I was finishing a game of Rocket League with my brother really quick. It took a little longer.
You're good. It is actually raid time now, so you are not technically late, Lenny. Rocket League over here, Team Rocket League, you and Envelope.
Wait, we DH buff is better than monk buff. We don't have another DH.
Oh, we don't have another DH. I'm so used to having an extra DH.
Okay, then just stay on DH, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. It's true. I'd rather have the DH buff over the monk buff.
Ali Gwigwi is DH, but we were low on warriors and wanted to make sure we also had warrior coverage. But I need to move some things around here in a second anyways. Okay. So it's going to be Sail, we're swapping you out naturally because we were missing a tank. So it's going to be the first four. We have all the rest of our buff coverage at the moment, I imagine, correct? And then once envelope's sorted out, we'll get that taken care of. And yes, we will have a stream up as well. Let's go ahead and jump in. And then guys, as typical, we're going to have Vantuses going out. So I have a bunch. I'm going to trade some to the rest of our officer corps here in just a second once I get in here. And then we should be good to go. Let's see. Who am I needing to trade this to? Let's trade it to Malv.
Power infusion.
I'm out
Go
of range.
Plus,
Power infusion.
I need to target something first.
Arzik, I'm going to quickly trade you some Vantus as well.
Okay,
Power infusion.
I can't
Do you
figure
not
out
have-
how to separate stacks with my baguette on, but I could try.
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. I got it.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I've just never figured it out yet.
It's all good. I won't have you do that if.
Should
Thank you,
just be
Jog.
Control right click.
Once we get to the boss, Angelic, I'll give you a few. All right, tanks are gonna go pull everything back, and then we'll have everybody else come in quickly so we can DPS.
Line of sight, folks. Come on.
oh god, I just got smacked.
Starting to wonder if maybe that pulls a little ambitious.
I don't know. There's something that's like knocking me up and then ripping me back down that wasn't doing it last week.
Well, the one of the guys puts a little circle on you that doesn't, so maybe it's just like because we're trying to line a sign and it's going exclusively on you. I just got claimed from the top rope.
Explosive bargains. That's it?
If you're in combat, die. If you're not in combat, don't run up and get in combat.
Everybody just stay in the casino. Thank you.
I'm just gonna step outside until things are clear.
Looks like everything's reset. You're good.
How many stacks of determination do we have now for trash?
About 350.
For one, I'm just glad that we're all immediately focused and locked in. Alright, let's perhaps pull a smaller segment of the room.
Power infusion. Alright. Let's get all the stuff down. I know Envelope's not here, so I know potions. Trade me or Angelic or Sully for Ventus. Yeah,
No.
we're sending
Okay.
the Ventus on Rick. Doesn't make any sense to not at this point.
I have 3 more if someone needs. I have 2 more. Still have Ventus for people that need it. I'm seeing, I know I just traded one to Goosey, but I see Bop and Evoker that don't have Ventus. I have 1 more Ventus rune I can trade. Alright guys, this Morb is kindly making a cauldron for us. The biggest things that were stopping us from killing this boss are, again, living through the intermissions. If we just get everybody alive through both of those, we're going to be killing that boss pretty easily. The other thing is that we still have a few ranged DPS that still haven't quite gotten the memo that they need to be attacking whatever ad is out away from the other 3 stacked up, usually near the boss. I know we meme about I don't care about your DPS, but it's going to look really bad if you're trying to just cleave onto the melee pack, especially if you're not supposed to be doing that. We've had a few times where, melee have had to go help out with a single ranged ad, and then it's caused us to have melee getting late to a pylon and intermission. So really make sure that you're hitting that solo ad hard. We're going to be trying to call it out, but again, you should be able to see pretty easily which ad you should be hitting. I know occasionally we have times where there's, 2 of them. Those are just do your best, but still you should not be cleaving onto the ads right on top of the boss if you can avoid it. But there's really not much to it than that. I mean, as long as the ranged ad is dying and we're living intermissions, everything is fine. Just make sure you're dodging those circles. We're gonna have Vantis this time, so we have even more damage and heal and defense up. But we don't. There's no number of stats that are going to stop us from getting mind controlled if you take 2 circles within 6 seconds during the intermission. So let's really focus on dodging then. Sorry about this, guys. We would have planned a backup cauldron earlier. We just didn't know Envelope wasn't going to be around.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Alright. We're going to get the cauldron down here, and then we'll take our potions, and then we'll get killing. Once you get your potions, get to your spots. Still have 8 charges up if somebody can take more. Alright. Everybody's got Mantis. Everyone's buffed up. There's cookies right behind X.
Yeah, I was just gonna try something for this poll and like these two polls and see how it goes.
Alright. I think we're good to go. On you, tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Power infusion.
First set of ads is going to be coming out soon. Range on the 1 by triangle. Be in this. Finish that last tab. Good. Zaps, make sure you break. Amps coming out now. We're rotating over. Gonna get sound cannon next. Make sure you're in it.
Power infusion.
Sound cannon on the range, please. We're dodging. New zaps to square in next. We're gonna get new barrels
proceed.
here. Do the barrels. Ranger at the one over by a square. Finish these ads. We had one barrel detonate.
We turn boss.
Just die, guys. Cannot miss a barrel.
We're gonna drop! Something up this club! Party foul! Back to the
Remember, until barrels are dead, barrels are prio.
greatness!
Secular, are you here and good to step in, or?
Maybe reset the boss really quick.
Everybody back out. We're gonna reset.
Rick reverb here! Time to get
Thank you.
down!
Alright, let's get back to their spots. Folks, just really focus on barrels whenever they're up. Reminders for anybody that hasn't been in here, those circles, they don't disappear until you collide with somebody else. It's not just touching the circles or standing near them, you gotta collide with your circle partner.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rick reverb here! Time to get down!
Power infusion.
Crank it up!
Barrels coming out, Ranger on triangle. Make sure everybody's in this. Zaps are next. Make sure we clear skull.
Crank it up!
New amplifiers coming out.
Get Gaga! For Galley!
Power infusion.
Make sure you're in the sound cannon. Make sure it's sitting ranged. New zaps coming out next. Barrels coming in 5. Everybody needs to be ready to hit these. There's 2 kind of far away. Range, get the one that's closer to our left.
Let's get loud!
Everybody swap to the one kind of by moon. Good. New barrels coming out in 3. Everybody needs to be on these. Kill these barrels, ranged on the very far one all the way out to our right.
Go, Galley! Listen up! We're gonna drop!
Finish these barrels, please.
Open up this club!
Okay, get to the pylon. Dodge, dodge, dodge. There's lots of circles coming in. Get to the next pylon. Keep dodging.
You're a star. You need a solo.
Next pylon.
Someone's got 2 left feet.
Okay, boss is gonna have to come back over to Skull. Just plop him by square. Skull would be too close to that pylon.
Crank it up.
Rangers are gonna be on the one closest to you. Be in the sound cannon. Finish the barrels. Good. Gonna have zaps. Make sure we clear the shielded square.
Crank it up.
New amps spawning. We're rotating. Clear that one over. Come on, clear if you have the zap. You guys gotta clear that shield. Another sound cannon's coming. Be in it. Zaps are gonna have to really clear these shields here. One by triangle. One towards, but like between X and stone. Star. New barrels are spawning now. Let's make sure we get them. They're all kind of clumped up. Range try and get the ones by moon.
Let's get loud.
Watch your feet.
Someone's got 2 left feet.
Finish the ads. Ads are still prio till they're dead. Good. Zaps clear the shields. Kill ads. Ranger on that very far one out. Finish these ads. Boss damage doesn't matter. Ads need to die. We're dead, guys. Wipe it up. Still did not get enough damage onto that far out ad.
Well, you had some range DPS that were dead.
I mean, that's also obviously not optimal. You definitely cannot be losing people, especially on the first intermission, right? Like, goal on that first intermission has to be to get everybody alive through it at this point, and if we lose 1 or 2 people in second intermission, we can rip battle reses and probably make it work. But we really can't lose people at the top. Let's eat and get back as soon as we can. Yeah, sure, man.
On that last one, I had the zap. I ran to the pylon. There was a melee person who got there first.
Mm-hmm.
And theirs expired before I could get there. If you have a zap and you go like hug a pylon, does that clear the zap?
No, it would have had to be somebody else running into them.
No, more, but you were trying to run into me, but I died with that debuff, so...
Oh, or that, yeah. Yeah, the only ways you're gonna drop it is if you die or you hit somebody else, or if it like times out. But if it all goes out in a wave, so it's not like someone's gonna time out before you can get to them. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, can I get a boss reset? This fucking spec is buggy.